In this video, I'm going to be discussing the biggest short squeeze play in the entire market. If everything lines up, this could have a very big move, so you have to watch this one. I'm going to be discussing a lot of different penny stocks and swing trade ideas. If you are enjoying this content, make sure you tap the like button. It really helps me out. I'm going to be covering a stock trading at 20 cents that just received a $3.50 price target. The float is under 7 million shares, and this one is trending and could really take off. This is a small cap pharmaceutical play with a micro float, and these plays are very hot in the market. Discussing another pharmaceutical company that is creating an innovative way to take medicine. They have over 150 patents worldwide, 10 plus years of product and sales experience on 6 different continents. Another penny stock trading right at 60 cents at a very key level that it could break out of if it does, hold above the next cent or two. So this is what I'm watching very closely that could push to 70 cents, and this one has an FDA catalyst that if it does come out could make this stock reach multiple dollars. With these pharmaceutical and biotech plays, when they do get an FDA catalyst or good results with their trials, they can easily 5 to 10x or even more in some cases. So these are ones you definitely have to watch. The first stock I want to talk about is Bolero Corporation, ticker BOWL. As you can see, 85.36% of the entire float is being shorted. This is very high, and the volume is completely dead for this company. Any type of momentum that comes out, and we could see a very big squeeze. Anything that comes out, any catalyst that grabs attention from retail traders that just gets some volume going, and anything that forces these shorts to cover their position. And this one could, have a very big squeeze. I'm not just saying you should buy this stock or anything like that. I'm just saying if everything lines up, this one could have a very big squeeze. And it looks like there are not even that many shares available to borrow as of right now. According to Ortex, only 60,000 shares were available to borrow and only 700,000 shares available today. So this is one you have to watch with any type of news. Just put on your watch list because things could get crazy if they announce any type of acquisition or any type of expansion news or anything like that. This is just an extremely highly shorted company that just you have to keep an eye on just because of the short interest alone and the potential for a short squeeze. Your NBY, Nova Bay Pharmaceuticals, it is up around 20% as of right now, but is about to break a high that it just had a few days ago. And, volume is just going crazy. There's a lot of momentum. And this one, could potentially squeeze up because, like I said, volume is picking up and there is only around 6.5 million shares at float. And we're obviously, by the end of the day, this one will probably be, the float will probably be traded, 3 or 4 times. There's, close to that. So this is one that can absolutely explode if everything does line up right. Now, guys, I would secure profits if you make enough money because a lot of these plays are very high risk and there are risks with every single one of these plays. Stock trading at 20 cents has a $3.50 price target by certain analysts. So this is a small cap pharmaceutical play that, volume is picking up as of right now, as you can see. So it's one that can break out, trading at 22 cents as of right now, up 22% for the day. There is a lot of concerns. They did lose compliance. They are losing a lot of money, and a lot of these pharmaceutical plays that I am discussing do need cash. And how will they do that? They'll have to do an offering or have a good line of credit, and there's just a lot of ways they can do this, but a lot of them unfortunately will cause dilution at some point in the near time future. So volume is increasing, it's trending, and could potentially break out with the small float. And this is a pharmaceutical play. These are hot right now, these small cap plays, one that can potentially continue to break out. You can see this 1 hour candlestick is 7 million in total volume. So something is happening here. And out right now, it just reached this high, broke out of this high that it had on the 5th of January, just a few days ago. So we could continue to see this, but this is just a very big candlestick, a very big volume block right here to look out for. So something's going on with ticker NBY, and just definitely watch it today and the rest of the week. Ticker ICU, C-Star Medical Holding Corporation, trading on the NASDAQ, just under 60 cents. Now, I was really trying to watch for a break of 61 cents and for it to hold at this level right here, which it did, but it came right back down. But you can see if it does break out at this level, there's really not much resistance to worry about. They do have a pending FDA catalyst, so if they do get news with that, this one could easily pass over $1 plus. Keep in mind, they are losing millions of dollars each quarter, and they do need to recomply with the NASDAQ. So there are a lot of risks with this play, but if this one does break over 61 cents, and actually holds there, I think this one could, push toward the 70 cent plus area or closer to that range. And with any type of FDA catalyst, this is just one that, if it gets the right catalyst, could easily push to $1 plus or multiple dollars. But with this one, it just really comes down to if they do get that FDA catalyst. Stock I want to talk about is one you have to pay attention to: AQST Therapeutics Inc., ticker AQST, trading on the NASDAQ, trading at $2.69 as of right now, up 20% in the last month, up almost 200% in the last year. And guys, I actually have covered this stock before. I just couldn't find the video because I don't really I got a lot of videos and I couldn't really find it. But I did call this one out, a few months ago, and I don't remember when it was, but I know it is up a lot since I first covered it. Have over 150 patents worldwide, 18 plus years of experience, advancing medicine, solving therapeutic problems, improving lives, 2+ billion doses and counting. Their pipeline of medicines aims to overcome barriers that patients face with existing treatment options and provide new paradigms for treating critical and complex conditions. So they do a lot of different things. They have a dissolvable, kind of like a Listerine strip that dissolves in your mouth, but it's a way to take medicine, and it's very innovative. And that's they have very strong leadership and a very big pipeline. They're reinventing medicines, like I said. This is their product pipeline. A lot of these that are in the final phase, a lot of them are already marketed. Some of these are in phase 1, and some of these are in the final phase before they can't market it. So this is one that could take off when any of these pipelines or any kind of trials has success, or one of their pipelines gets in a new phase or gets available to put on the market. So a lot of stuff is going on with ticker AQST. PharmaFilm is one of their best products, a unique and versatile technology for high performance drug delivery. So it basically is just a little strip they put in their mouth and it dissolves. So they're reinventing the way you take medicine. Basically, it's a way to orally take medicine. Disabled people that have trouble taking medications, this is perfect for them, and I really like what they're doing. And they have a huge pipeline. This isn't the only thing they're doing. They have a lot of different stuff. So ticker AQST is one that you have to watch. Very interesting company, one that I really like and has a lot of potential. As Bitcoin just reached its 52-week high, it's actually trading at the highest level in almost 2 years. It just reached $47,000. Guys, keep in mind, I called Bitcoin out. Told you guys you could load up on it at $30,000. So Bitcoin is up around 40%, or up around $15,000 since I called it out. But not only that, guys, we have made a lot more off of, swing trading and trading Bitcoin mining stocks than, investing in Bitcoin itself. All these Bitcoin mining plays I have been discussing over the last few months have doubled or tripled since I initially told you guys to buy them and called them out. So that's something to look at. With that being said, I'm going to be discussing a Bitcoin mining play I've never discussed before on this channel that has a very small market cap and a lot of potential if Bitcoin does continue to trend up, which it is right now. So this is one you have to watch. See Bitcoin reach $47,000, and right now it's trading at $46.6 thousand. So ticker LMFA is one we're looking at. It is a small cap Bitcoin mining play. I'm looking for a break over $1. If this one does get momentum, it breaks that $1, it could easily take off. So if Bitcoin starts moving again, which it is right now, this can easily double, to potentially $2 plus. And keep in mind, this one is trading at 70 cents as of right now. They mined 117 Bitcoins in Q3, and we're expecting an update very soon on Q4 numbers to see how they improve, which will show on their financials. So if we get an update here, that could easily help push it to, the $1 range, which is, they have some very strong resistance at 90 cents or around that level. So if we break out of that, this one could easily push to $1 plus. And as Bitcoin continues to trend, there's still a lot of potential for this company. This one is trading right at 70 cents. Has some resistance, keeps getting rejected at just over 72 cents. Numbers do go up with their Bitcoins that have been mining. We get a good update with that. And as Bitcoin starts to trend up, we could get toward this $1 mark, and we have some very strong resistance right around, 90 or just over 90 cents. Actually, this one did touch 97 cents. So I'm looking for this one to actually break $1 plus, and then we could see this one really take off. And there's still some potential that it does reach this $1 level as soon as we get that Bitcoin update, and as Bitcoin continues to trend up. Bitcoin having the biggest 2 catalysts in history, this is still one to watch. Just wanted to throw you guys a new Bitcoin play that I haven't mentioned before that has a very small market cap. Ticker LMFA has a market cap under $10 million. So this is a small cap Bitcoin play that you should definitely watch. So yesterday was a very strong day in the market. NVDA broke $500, for the first time ever, I believe. And this was a very key level. And I said on StockTwits and on Twitter, you can follow me there at 6K_investor. I actually called out SPY too. And if you would have listened to me, I said I'm doing calls there. And, those calls went up, hundreds of percent very quickly as soon as I announced that. I announced that at around 9 a.m. or something like that. So whenever I'm not uploaded on YouTube, I do post on StockTwits and Twitter. I'm trying to be more active on there. But I'm not always the most active person as of right now, and you guys have realized that, but just keep that in mind. You can follow me on there. So NVDA has moved the market, as had a very big impact on the overall market, as it did break this $500 level. And I think this one will probably go up to $550 before we see any pullbacks. So if you are thinking about doing any calls, they're actually posting on StockTwits that if it does hold it over 500, I am very bullish, but that doesn't mean I'm bullish forever. I just think it will keep pushing forward, as it did break this level. That was a very key level that it struggled to break for a very long time. So a lot of stuff is impacting the market this week. On Thursday, we have this CPI numbers, which is inflation data, coming for the month of December. And then on Friday, we have the PPI data coming out for the month of December, which also measures inflation as well. So that's some very big days ending the week. As far as Q4 earnings, we have some stocks I don't really care about this week. But really nothing to worry about until Friday. That's when some of the biggest banks in the entire market release their earnings. So Friday is a very big day for banks and their earning dates for Q4. So that's something to look out for, along with CPI data coming out for the month of December on Thursday, which will impact the market very heavily. So that's something to look out for. I had some $60 call options on PayPal. This has been in a healthy uptrend, but lately it did break out of this trend. But it's trying to get back up there. It's actually down 2% in pre-market, down 2%. Actually, it's trying to recover right now, guys. A lot of analysts have been downgrading this stock back to back. And why will they do this right before earnings? A lot of these institutional investors will actually sometimes downgrade stocks in order to push the stock down and manipulate it. And, there's reasons they do this. A lot of manipulation in the market, guys. You guys are aware of that. But, despite them getting these downgrades, we actually had a very good green day yesterday. And this one was down 2% earlier in the day. And it's now only down 0.20% or 0.30% as of right now, trading at $61.55. So is this one going to recover? We'll just have to keep an eye on it. We do have earnings coming out, which will be a very big catalyst. I think the earnings will come out early February, something like that. I'll have to check on it. I think it's February 6th, around that week. So that's something to look at with PayPal. And, despite these downgrades, guys, I am still holding a long swing position of PayPal. That's just what I'm doing. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I have my own reasons for this. I just think, this one's been really delayed. Some of their growth has been positive. They just really need to, cut more employees and work on their margins. And, the management just needs to step up and do this. The reason I am doing a long swing in this one is because I believe it is undervalued compared to, their numbers, their EPS and revenue capabilities. And we'll just have to see how earnings come out. We'll just have to see how earnings look too, which will really, is the biggest catalyst in the short term for this stock. But I think management just really needs to come out and just fire a bunch of employees and, have some kind of news or some kind of catalyst. They have all these downgrades coming out. Management just need to step up and, put something out. Are they waiting for earnings to do this? Are they going to announce something when earnings come out? Maybe. I'm hoping they do. But this is still one that I am invested in for a long swing, and I am holding shares of right now. So this is still one to watch, and you should make your own financial decisions with ticker PYPL, because there have been a lot of downgrades, yet I am still holding a long swing position in this company, but that's just my choice. That's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys are making a lot of money. It's going to be a really good year. We had a really good day yesterday, and we're going to continue the momentum going into next week. And even if we do have a pullback in the market, we can still always make money. So we'll just have to see the sentiment of the market and go from there. But we have a lot of key dates coming up Thursday and later in the week. So that's something to pay attention to, guys. Let me know in the comment what you think about these stocks and what other stocks you're watching. And I will see you on the next video.